The hip-hop culture in South Africa, as we know it, has been around since 1983. And the reason why I say as we know it, because our whole history and our whole culture is based on hip-hop even before we encountered turntables and MCing and all that. And also we firmly believe that hip-hop has its roots way here in Africa. My parents, grandparents and forefathers all used to rhyme and storytell in some form of music and in some form of rhyme form. And singing in rhyme or speaking in rhyme form or even taking out one another, dissing one another in rhyme form has always been a part of our culture. Man, we grew up in District 6. District 6 has got quite a complex history. There's a lot of people that's sort of claiming legitimacy, you know, over the place, so to say. District 6 is situated at the foot of Table Mountain. Table Mountain is sort of like Cape Town's biggest icon. When you see Table Mountain, you know you're in the heart of Cape Town City. So as a young boy, I grew up at the foot of Table Mountain, and due to the Forced Removals Act of the previous government, they forced people out of their houses and relocated them.
This is owned by Cape Technicon, but it was first, back in the days, District 6, and my great-grandparents used to live here. Let me say we were moved because at the time, the whites, when they had the system, they had to move us from here to the inland. Reason being that this was the CBD, you know, the central of Cape Town. This is where all the jobs are.
We were immediately relocated into an area known as Mitchell's Plain, which used to be covered by white sand, just sand dunes and bush. And they just flattened the area. I think it was one of the fastest growing townships in South Africa. In the space of a month, you could probably get 2,000-3,000 houses popping up.
Now the thing is, when they started moving us inland, you know, they started separating us in a way that you had an area where you had a township for coloreds, you had a township for blacks, and you know, so forth, Indians, Muslims, and all of that. Now, in that sense, it sort of made us systematically over time. We have grown to be racist amongst each other. You know, we prejudiced amongst our own selves. Because back in the days when we had District 6, we had Muslims, coloreds, black, white, purple, all in the same place. It was special in the sense of there was this whole togetherness, and we were long past color and race, you know.
Yeah, the term colored, that is what has been sort of created by the previous apartheid sort of government. Me personally, I don't see myself as a colored at all. The term colored, on a personal level, I view it as a very sort of derogatory term. I view it as a very dehumanizing term as well.
There's a lot of bureaucracy we have to go through, right, to get things done, just because of this skin color, bruh. D, except that he's worldwide known that he's the DJ of all DJs. He's the guy that came up with a group of rappers. You can say he's a pioneer. In a way, he's a pioneer. You know, the guys were pioneers of rap, township rap to be exact. You know, Prophets of the City. If you know Prophets of the City, yeah, that's where Reddy D started showing up. And yeah, we used to clap to his music, bruh. Still do.